do not hate money. More especially black people, we hate money. It's not even funny. We hate money to an extent that you won't sell tomatoes on the street. Even if they promise you that you're going to get 10,000 rand every month from selling tomatoes, you would rather go in an office and earn 4,000 rand just because it's an office and you wear a suit every day. That's how much you hate money.
If I was to speak about this man, take the whole evening, so I'll let you do the argument.
It's very interesting how people introduce you and make you this big human being. And you're like, wow, guys, are you talking about me? Really? Really, Ramaphosa? So, ladies and gents, good evening. How are you? I'm also good. My name is Miracle. Chawane is my surname. And many people know me as TMP. TMP stands for the Miracle Perspective, because I started an organization called the Miracle Perspective. I started on YouTube. No wonder the cameras and everything. So I'm creating content right now. Every opportunity I get is opportunity to create content. So if you want to know me more, online is the Miracle Perspective. That's where I started. And through the Miracle Perspective, it grew to become a company where I train people how to speak, how to gain confidence in themselves, how to believe in themselves, and more especially, just the ability to effectively communicate with the relevant people. So that is what I developed with the Miracle Perspective, and that is why she mentioned the TMP Academy. That is an online platform that teaches people that. And why is that important? You might ask. I'm talking to students here, right? All of you are students. Great. So at school, you are here to learn hard skills. Hard skills are technical skills. Things like engineering, accounting, those are hard skills. Skills that are tangible in a sense. But unfortunately, those skills do not speak for themselves. They need you to speak for those skills in order to get the relevant jobs, opportunities, and whatever that you want. Here's a question I want to ask you guys. Why are you studying? Anybody to give it a shot? Simple question. Why are you studying? Yes.
To have a bright future.
To have a bright future. And what does that mean?
To work and money so that I can take care of myself, my children.
To work and earn money. Let's hold it there. Your hand was up as well.
I'm studying because I don't have a plan.
You don't. I like your answer. Someone had a hand up? Yeah.
Self-development.
Self-development, what does that mean?
The ability to recreate yourself.
What does that mean?
Basically, we're trying to make ourselves usable in this earth while we're living. So being productive and being of good use.
I like that answer. Hold on to that. Someone else had a hand up? You, my lady.
I was just going to say to get a job.
To get a job. That's a good answer as well. Yeah?
To gain knowledge.
To gain knowledge for what?
Just to sustain myself in life.
In what way?
In any way. If I have to maybe start a company, I have certain skill how to talk to people, convince people to get me what I want.
I get you. So, what are you studying?
Political sciences. Political sciences.
Political sciences. All right. Let's hold it there.
Basically, I'm just starting to contribute to society in general.
How
As
so?
humans, you're not just born for the sake of being born.
For sure.
You have to play a role somehow.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if this is my path, but let me just do something.
What are you studying?
I'm studying animal science.
Animal sciences. So you and her, same WhatsApp group. All right. It's interesting, guys, why you're giving me these answers. And this is a question that most of you do not ask yourselves, let alone answer it correctly. I was in the same trap. I studied environmental sciences, came to school in 2012 here at the University of Pretoria. And I passed, got my degree. I went to my honors. And I went to masters. Same thing, environmental management, and I got stuck in masters. I'm in masters right now. And I put it on pause. I'll come back and finish next year. The question is, why was I studying all the way up there? And the answer is, I don't know. It was because there was no job for me. I didn't know what to do. When I finished my degree, I thought I was going to get a job, and hey, didn't get a job. I went back. I negotiated my way in because my marks didn't qualify me to get in. So I negotiated my way into honors. Got into honors. Well, I finished honors. I'm like, okay, where's the job? The job is like, I'm not there. Go back to school. And I went into masters. Negotiated my way in again. And I got masters. First year, I finished successfully. Second year into masters, I got a job as a business development manager. Something completely different from environmental sciences. And you ask, how did I do that? It's a miracle. Well, it was because I studied with a guy. In honors, I met this guy. We became friends with this guy. We were studying together. After honors, he got a job while I went on with my masters. And where he was working, it was still a developing company. And they realized that we need someone to market our services, a business development manager. That guy's like, don't worry, I know a guy who's going to do the job. Why? Because he knew that I'm a go-getter. Do you understand what I mean? So if you're taking notes, it's important how you interact with people around you when you are still in school. Because those interactions and relationships will lead you to your next breakthrough. So here's what I want you to write. It's not what you do or what you get. It's who you are becoming. So you come to school, you are studying to get a job, to make money, to do all of those things. That is the wrong pursuit. I was in it for a job as well. And I didn't get it for a very long time, and I got frustrated. And I only understood environmental sciences, funny enough, when I was doing masters. Hectic. When I was doing masters, that's when I started understanding what environmental sciences is about. Then you ask me, what was I doing all these years? And what kind of job was I looking for? I didn't know. I just wanted a job. So I was in it for the wrong thing. I didn't understand why I was in it. And it was about getting a job. I missed this fundamental principle that it's not about what you get. It's about who you are becoming. If I had focused on that, I would have developed myself, your personal development story, if only you understood it very well, that going to school, attending class is a personal development journey because you are becoming someone else that you were not. After that lecture, you have become someone else with more knowledge than how you came in. So it's about the becoming. And when you're at school, you don't just sit and study. You engage in activities like this because it's about who you are becoming. You do societies, you become a chairperson, you become a communications manager, you become whatever, it's who you are becoming. Because the person that you come out as is going to help you to become resourceful. The next thing I want you to write is resourcefulness is the ultimate resource. Resourcefulness is the ultimate resource. That means when you have you and you've developed yourself and you've become this human of value, then you become resourceful. You can find solutions out of every problem. One of the biggest problems we have in the country is unemployment. So you guys here, you are going into something that is almost non-existent. There are no jobs. Those who are coming to study for jobs, there are no jobs. Who knows the percentage of unemployed graduates in South Africa? You guys don't know where you're going. That's where you're going, fella. That's where you're going. Could be, I'm not sure. But it could be, it's a big number. Graduates, it's very, very crazy that people would come back to graduate mid-year around May, April, they graduate, they go back home and sit down. Take pictures, it's nice, you're glowing there on the media platforms, and you go home, you sit. You have no job. And you studied for 6 years. No job. So what you invested your time in is not yielding the fruits that you were hoping to get. That is a problem. Do you agree? It is a problem. And that's where you're going. You might become an addition to those statistics. So the question is, how do you not become? And the fundamental principle is, it's not about what you get, it's about who you are becoming. What does that look like in the context of unemployment? In the context of unemployment, we are living in a day and age where people are so entitled. Millennials, very entitled. You think you deserve. You think you should get. And you deserve nothing. You deserve nothing. Nobody owes you anything. And I want you to understand that. Take it in, suck it in. It's painful truth because you are living in a time where you are forced to protest for things. You feel like you deserve nothing. That's the message I have for you. You deserve nothing. Here's a question for you again. You guys want jobs, right? You want a job? Yes. Why do you want a job? I know your answer is to make money. Why do you want a job? Sir?
I don't know, just to be something.
Just to be something. That's actually a good answer. Hold it there. Yeah?
Create generational wealth.
Create generational wealth. Hold it there. Yeah? Why do you want a job? Please keep me on time, ne?
Because my parents said I had to get it to survive.
Your parents said you have to get a job to survive. I like that answer. You guys are honest people. That's good. Why do you want to get a job? Yes, you've been looking at me and you wanted to say something. I can see that you're boiling. Say it.
This is for money.
For money. All right. Somebody else? Yeah?
Basic. I want to be able to get into Woolworths and pick food without looking at the price.
He wants to get into Woolworths, pick food without looking at the price. That's why he wants to get a job. So why don't you go work at Pick and Pay?
Okay.
Why aren't you there now?
Because the money is not enough.
So it doesn't afford you that, which you
It
want.
affords me Pick and Pay food.
Okay. I like that. So here's where I'm going with this, guys. We go into the job market with the wrong psychology, wrong mentality and understanding. It's about me. You're selfish in your approach. You are entitled in your approach. You think you deserve a job. You think just because you have a paper that says you have graduated, you deserve a job. You don't. You think because you want money, then you should get a job. No, you don't. You think because you need to feed your family and create generational wealth, you deserve a job. Nope, you don't. Because that approach is selfish. Do you understand what I mean? It's about you. I want a job because I. If your answer starts with I, you're wrong. You're not good for any workplace. I wouldn't employ you in my company. Because you've already told me that you are there for the money. You are there for selfish reasons. Let me just break it down and I go sit down. When I start my company, right now I've got a few companies. The TMP Academy. I've got a driving school. I teach people how to drive. And I've got other businesses. When I employ someone, why do you think I want to employ someone? Why do you think I would want to employ someone? Yeah?
Because you think they'd be able to help push your mission forward.
100%. Because I think they would help me push my mission forward. It's not about you. I don't care whether you eat in the morning, you eat at night, whether you are hungry at home. I don't care. It's about me. Do you get me? And you come and say, no, actually, it should be about me. I want a job because I'm hungry. I want to, who's supposed to listen to who here? Do you understand what I mean? So you need to come from a position of, I want to help. I want a job because I feel like I can contribute to the success of this company. I'm giving you an answer to an interview question right now. And how do you know you are giving an answer to the success of the company? Is because you have become. Remember, it's not about what you get, it's about who you've become. It's not about that plant sciences degree that you have. It's about who you became in the process. You attended this particular event and you got this information to go to another company that is non-plant sciences related, but just because you know you've got a skill that can help another company grow, then you can go and say, you know what, knock, knock. You don't wait for people to advertise for jobs that time. Because you know each and every company wants to make money. So the question is, how can you help them make money? It's the skills that you are bringing to assist that company. Here's an example. Imagine you come to me right now. You'd be like, hey, TMP. Well, you came to Apartments at Williams and you spoke about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you said you are running a driving school. Look, man, I understand you might be doing well, but how about I bring you 10 more students to your driving school, and then you give me a cut from those students that I give you? Would you like that? Guess my answer. Without a doubt. You got yourself a job without me advertising. Now you are coming as a solution to a problem that I have. And I'm forced to pay you and thank you for that. So imagine a salary as a thank you note. Change the perspective. It's about the perspective, guys. It's the mentality. It's the mentality. It's the mentality. The miracle perspective birthed this book. What I'm talking about is here in this book, The 5-Friend University. The 5-Friend University is about making you become the person that you are meant to be. Because when you have become that person, you can go into any environment and cause havoc. You do not wait. I said there's no jobs in South Africa, but you can create your own job within companies. There's many startups that are dying left, right, and center. And I'm asking myself, where are people? Where are students? Where are graduates? Why are these companies dying when you guys are here? And you say you're developing skills. Why don't you go and knock at these companies and say, wait, before you die, guys, I'm here to help you out. Look, I'm about to finish my studies right now, and I'm not sure if I will get a job, but I'm sure that I can contribute to the success of the company. What can I do to assist? Any company is looking for people to assist, but if you are coming with the right mindset and attitude, not the I deserve mindset, not the paper, I have a degree. I told you I have a degree, but I'm teaching people how to drive. I'm doing my master's, but I'm sitting with people. I teach people how to drive. One of my students is this man right here. Please give him a round of applause. He came there and I taught him how to drive. I have a degree. I've got an honors. I teach people how to drive, man. I'm not scared of getting my hands dirty. And that's the message I want to give you tonight. That, ladies and gents, it's about who you are becoming. It's not about what you get. If you focus on becoming, then you can become resourceful. Because resourcefulness is the ultimate resource. When you know you are resourceful, you can go into any environment and create an opportunity for yourself. So as you are approaching exams, throw away the idea of I'm writing to get a pass to go and get a job. It's not about that. It's how does this module build me into a person that will be able to offer value to another person? Your answer, sir. It's about becoming valuable in the marketplace. So how do you become valuable? Each and every person is born with the ability to solve solutions. The question is, what solution are you bringing to the table? So your assignment is to find that problem that you need to solve. and be proactive about it. I won't say I studied the wrong degree or the wrong course, because it made me become this person. Never mind the fact that I'm not working as an environmental scientist. I became this person in the process. And I love this person. If what I studied gave me this, I would do it over and over again. Because this is the real deal. So do not pursue the right course. That's what I'm saying. What you got to do right now in approaching your exams is study your butt off. Get the maximum you can get, even if it's a 49.9. Get it and get out. It's about who you're becoming.
So does this mean that our dreams or goals of being financially prosperous are insignificant? Shouldn't consider them?
They're very significant. That's a very significant, the most important goal in my view. Because with money, there's those people who are like, it's not about the money. Me, I just want to have enough to sustain myself. I just want to have and give back to community. How do you give back without money? Because with more money, you can give back more. You agree with me? So money is an essential tool. Do not hate money. More especially black people, we hate money. It's not even funny. We hate money to an extent that you won't sell tomatoes on the street, even if they promise you that you're going to get 10,000 rand every month from selling tomatoes. You would rather go in an office and earn 4,000 rand just because it's an office and you wear a suit every day. That's how much you hate money. Money is important, and your pursuit and goal of pursuing money shouldn't die. Now, how do you get more money? It's identifying bigger problems to solve so that you can get more tokens of appreciation. Thank you notes in a form of money. Do you get what I mean? So your degree is not going to give you money. It doesn't matter what's the highest paying degree, by the way? What's the highest paying career? Actuarial sciences. It doesn't matter, even if you're earning 50K per month, your standard of living is going to go to that level. So if I stay at a lower place and earn a less salary, you and I might be the same. At the end of the day, when you average it out, we are getting the same amount of money. You're complaining just like I'm complaining because you're driving a Bugatti, you're driving a whatnot. So it's really back to the same amount. You need to get to a place where you have excess amounts. How do you get excess amounts? It's solving problems. Don't rely on that paper. The paper is good to make way for you, but then you need to come and add the value into that paper. Do you know people who get into jobs as perhaps maybe an accountant, but later they were promoted to the general manager of the company? What happened is because they became valuable to the company such that they deserved a higher position. So it was not really only about the paper. So the pursuit for money is great, but then don't pursue it in a way of you just want to take it. You want to present a solution so that people can say thank you in a form of money. Does it make sense? So, ladies and gents, if you are to get anything from me tonight, is that it's not about what you get, it's about who you are becoming. Who you become will help you become resourceful. Resourcefulness is the ultimate resource, because once you know I've got value, you can go into any environment and cause it to shake and cause money to flow in your way. From me to you, it's finished. Do you have any questions?
Does anybody have questions for Mr. Murray?
And by the way, if you want this book,
The 5 rand.
The 5 Rand University.
5 rand.
The 5 Rand University. It's the 5 Rand University. I'm answering you. I can hear you saying, is it 5 Rand? I'm like, it's the 5 Rand University. She's like, is it 5 Rand? I'm like, it's the 5 Rand University. It's not 5 Rand. It's the 5 Rand University. It's 270. Can get it right here, right now. And in this book, what are you going to get? You're going to get everything that is designed to help you become the person that you are meant to be. It's going to give you everything you need to build your self-confidence, your self-belief. Because once you gain the confidence, nothing can stop you. You can do the most ridiculous thing, but if you do it with confidence, everybody thinks it's dope. You agree? And you can come with the best skill in the world. You're the most beautiful thing we've ever seen in the world. But if you don't have confidence to support it, it's useless. So this will help you build the confidence. It will help you to build the confidence to actually market yourself. Anyway, get a job anyway. You can go on 5rand.themiracleperspective.com if you want to order it online. And that is who I am. Any questions before I sit down? Was this valuable? Yes. Want to tell me what you learned? Anybody want to take a take? Want to take a take? Yeah?
I just learned how to approach interviews going forward.
And how are you going to approach them?
Basically, don't make it about myself, but like present myself as a valuable asset to the company.
Dopest. Anybody else? What did you learn? Can't tell me I wasted my time. Come on, can't tell me that. Yeah.
What I heard from you, I would say that during like our academic course, we should be more disciplined in studying and having the right mentality, not just studying to get the paper.
100%.
But actually going through the work, engaging with the material, interacting with different people.
Correct.
And building relationships.
100%.
Yeah.
Dope. Give her a round of applause, guys. And if I were to add on what she said, if I were to start again, the one regret I have with my academic life, I spent about 8 years in school, guys. I was failing, passing, all the shenanigans. If I were to go back and start again, I would go not to pass and get a degree, but I would go to create relationships with rich kids.
Right.
I'm telling you. And I'm telling you the truth. Me, I speak the truth, guys. Even if it sounds sour, I tell you. I was going to create relationships with rich kids. Because after school, when the popo hits the fan, I take my phone, I'm like, hey bro, tell your daddy I'm here. And they give you a job, or they give you whatever. But it's the connections that matter. Relationships are important, that's what I'm saying. Even if it's not the rich kids, but be careful who you interact with and who you build relationships with. You build a relationship with someone who's here, active. You might start something big. Immediately when you finish school, you might start something big. And it will blow up. So it's important who you build relationships with. You see you guys who are here. How many people are in apartments on William? How many students? More than 1,000. And look how many you are, 1, 2, 3, 100. 1% of everyone who's here. And you guys decided, no, we think this is important. Or maybe you just told this ones only. You told everybody, right? See. So you guys, you take your life seriously. And that's where it starts. You take your life seriously. Once you take your life seriously, you now engage and you meet new people that are going to take you to the next level. So do the right thing. Do not go without the right relationships. Because when you're done, you're going to need those relationships. Someone is going to ask you, look, I told you I got a job because of what? The relationship I built. And be active. Don't be a person. Be an awake person. So that you can be remembered. So guys, from me to you, I wish you all the best as you approach your exams. I was supposed to come and motivate you for exams. I don't know if I did that, but I told you the truth, you know. And I hope that's the truth you hold. And one day you will come back and you'll be like, you know what, there's a guy called TMP who once said this, and I'm here today because of what he said there. And I was sitting on a green chair. I thank that guy. And that will be a good thank you for me. I'll appreciate that. So if you want to do something, if you want to give me back something, be successful. That will be the great payback you are to give me. Thanks.